chipping out some teeth. So I'll have them done. You don't have to wait so long to get that way. All right. We're just gonna start by putting on this handle. So I got this one handle already. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this one on, we're going to kind of match it up.
It's just in the nature of folks in the South to make things. A handmade tradition dates back to self-sufficiency and ingenuity, and also a bit of isolationism. When you needed something, you had to make it yourself. So as we travel around, we find these various craftspeople and wonderful places where you can go watch them make things as well. And in this particular episode, we came across Terry and Anna King from King's Pottery down in Seagrove, North Carolina, and he's going to show us how to make a traditional face jug. If you're wondering what a face jug is, it is exactly what it sounds like. But there was a connection between the little face jug, pottery, and moonshine, and there's a couple theories on it. One was it's believed that it stored illegal moonshine, but also kept children from getting into it because the jug's faces would scare them. The second theory was the face jug was created to represent the moonshine that it held. So if it had a big silly grin or an angry face, then you knew pretty much what you were getting. So hope you enjoy Terry King's version of his traditional face jug.
I started out naming them names like my uncle's names and my grandpa's names. You know, and I'd call him Uncle Bob. I got an Uncle Bob, and I call him Uncle Cliff. Then I just started naming them, and I started naming some of them. I used to work with a guy. His name was Ralph, but everybody called him Rufus, so I'll have a Rufus. And Otis on Andy Griffith. Otis is a great name to have, and Odell. And so they start taking on a life of their own, and they have character. And if you got something in your house like that, and it needs a name. There's not too many people do women jugs, and I don't really have a desire to do a woman jug, but she's a woman, so it's only natural that that'll be her thing. And then she names hers things like Annabelle or Betsy or Desi, some of the old names, you know.
It's all over them.
It's called an Appalachian women jug.
And it's the jug over there. Show you the garden on the back. And where I sign it. Because Mama's family being from the mountains of North Carolina, growing up going to the mountains all the time, putting the barns and the chickens and the corn stalks and the cabins and the little outhouses. For some reason they always put the moons on them, cut them out where you'd have a little light in there if you had to go out to the bathroom at night. So I enjoy doing those because it's a little part of history, and on the back side I put a big garden.
Terry and Anna shared a little bit of the memories they had and working with the famous potters and their apprenticeship with Dot and Walter Allman.
We didn't know, and then about 6 months after we'd been helping them out some, Walter had this book, and it had us as we're like cousins of his. His brother Charlie Owens was still alive. He's like 80s and 90s, and he'd walk over every day and make some pots with us and show Anna things to do. They'll be thinking about a name for this guy.
I have a few great uncles with interesting names.
What's their name?
Hooper.
Hooper?
Hooper. Carmel.
You had a good name.
Let's see some other ones. I had an Aunt Melissy. Great Aunt Melissy.
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 That's an unusual name. My grandmother's name was Larissa, but she always thought it was Rissy. Till we were up there visiting one day, and I looked in the family Bible, and it was Larissa. Nobody caught it in all those years.
Well, that's my dad's name, and is Bobby. It's not Robert or Bob, it's Bobby on his birth certificate. But we had a Francisco, which was an odd name for the mountain. Mildred,
Yeah,
Bessie May.
it's old name, yeah.
I had one named Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Tennessee Loveday.
Tennessee what?
Tennessee Loveday was his name.
It's an unusual name. Boy, I bet he grew up getting some picking on.
Tennessee Loveday.
My name's
I guess they had a good
Tennessee
day in Tennessee, didn't they?
Loveday.
And they want to remember it in his name.
Porcelain
Hooper.
Yeah.
That's his name. There you go.
I
Hooper.
use white porcelain clay for my teeth.
There's
so I
your,
can shape them
did you
for
say your Uncle Hooper?
Great uncle.
Great Uncle Hooper, right here. Take note.
And whose nose is on that one? He said somebody's
Says
nose.
Daddy's
This is like my dad.
Yeah.
The same side of the family.
Well, there he is.
Awesome.
Family. Finished one will look like. This is going to be a big one to the small one.
Yeah, this is a little girl jug. This is her bows and
Her name's Jamie.
her pigtails, and my
And that's
wife.
what I'm with.
She signs the name on the back. Her name is Janie, and that's the date. He's happy.
Hooper was happy.
Yeah. This right here is a gentleman I know, the guy behind the cameras, Great Uncle Hooper.